I really
Stand by.
Hi, everyone, and thanks for tuning in to watch our exclusive YouTube show, the Good Day Austin Roundup.
I'm Good Day Austin meteorologist Zack Shields, joined by anchor Amanda and digital content manager, the one and only Mr. Donny Wong.
It's true. We were just going over Channing Tatum's IMDb a little bit. It's a brief history, as a brief pre-acting history. But besides Channing Tatum, we're going to be talking about some of the segments that you might have missed.
We're talking about Channing Tatum?
Well, I mean, we just did, even though they didn't really hear it.
Yeah,
I'm like,
it's
I didn't
true.
see
Yeah.
that in
No, it's not in the rundown. I'm just
rundown.
saying in case we kind of like got it at the beginning, you know.
Okay.
But we are actually going to be talking about some of the segments and stories that you might have missed from our morning show. But first, as always, Zach's going to take it away with some weather videos, starting out in Spain.
Yes, weather video around the world.
Yes.
A severe thunderstorm with large hail hit Valencia, causing flooding and power outages. The person who took this footage says they'd never seen such conditions in the area before. Other areas also hit hard, including one region with a lot of vineyards. Wine prices going way up. That's what I hear.
Like Spanish wine.
Spanish.
Yeah, just Spanish wine,
So
though,
good.
so for all you
So
Spanish
good.
wine
It's
fans.
very
Officials say the hail hit just ahead of the harvest and proved disastrous.
It's a pretty bad flooding. Well, like, I mean, I've definitely seen like a lot.
I mean, we haven't
crazier,
seen rain in quite some time, it seems like.
Yeah.
So we kind of forget what that can turn into.
but- Yeah.
All right, let's bring it back to the U.S. of A. To Colorado, where hikers were unfazed by some storms. The group was hit by a surprise hailstorm that swept through Rocky Mountain National Park.
See, I went hiking with my parents at Big Bend, and it started to rain, and that was very uncomfortable.
Yes,
I don't know how it would feel hiking in hail.
Now,
those
it didn't look like
pellets
huge
start to
hailstones.
hit.
Yeah. But it's just that you're just, I don't know, I think it's just something about being out there and there's nothing around, you know, I don't know.
But
that
if
rain
they're all
felt terrible.
hitting consistently, 5
Yes.
minutes straight, imagine that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happened to us in Yellowstone.
Oh.
Yeah, went to the mountaintop and the storm came across, and you're so close to the cloud that hail wasn't melting completely, so we had little chunks of ice.
And you're pretty
hitting
tall,
us.
so you're even closer.
And then stupid me, I'm
funny.
like, I'm gonna go hide under a tree.
Oh, no.
What comes with a
Wait a
thunderstorm?
minute, you're the meteorologist.
But I didn't want to get hit by the hail. It didn't last too long, so we're fine. I'm still here to talk about
Yes.
it. But don't do that at home, kids. All right, to Kansas now, where video captured not a dust devil, but a corn devil. That sounds dangerous.
That's from my
National Weather
hometown.
Service. Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't know we had a National Weather Service in Topeka.
Oh, for real? Come on.
I had no idea. Are there like National Weather Service
Offices all over the country.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
So
it
when
makes
you go back
sense.
home, you should go meet the fine
will. I'm
folks
sure they're
at the
very
National
fine
Weather
people,
Service.
yes.
Yeah, and say thank you for your service.
Thank you for this amazing video. It's actually
Yeah,
pretty
they
good.
captured this footage outside the front door, showing a well-developed dust devil picking up loose corn stalks from a field. Dust devils are typically created by strong surface heating, generally smaller and less intense than a tornado, and are filled with dust and potentially other debris like corn stalks. And this dust devil were left behind after a field had been harvested the day before. When asked if they would do a survey of damage, the National Weather Service joked that, yeah, there was fairly consistent corn shuck debris path into the adjacent bean field. Yep,
I figured you would enjoy that. I didn't really quite understand it, but I was like, I'm going to leave that in there for Zach, because
so
as a
official,
meteorologist,
yeah.
you would know
Yeah,
exactly
yeah.
what they're talking about.
Yeah.
But
They had a lot of time on their hands.
apparently, yes.
Not a lot of severe weather out there
honestly
later
forgot
in
we had
Kansas.
corn in Topeka, to be honest.
Wha-
I know.
Really?
Yeah, I know.
Man, you've been gone
I was
too
about to
I know, we've
say,
been gone
he's
for a while.
gone
I
for a
know.
while.
I mean, we didn't live like out. You know, my parents live closer into the city parts, not really the agricultural parts, the outskirts of Topeka. So we
There's
don't really
just
get out there
miles
too much.
and miles
Yes, there's
and
a lot.
miles of cornfields.
There's a lot of fields in Kansas for sure. Yeah.
All right, let's go to Nevada, not Nevada, Nevada. Now where a colorful sunset was captured in a time-lapse video over Reno. Storms had rolled through the area earlier in the day, and with them came 50-mile-per-hour winds and pea-sized hail, and then followed by this gorgeous sunset. Oh,
beautiful.
it's picture perfect.
Wow.
isn't
I
it?
know. Like, I love a good sunset.
They
I don't
never
know
get
though.
old.
I still think Texas sunsets still better.
Oh, yeah.
It's more brighter. The
The
colors.
sky
are different.
is just very, very big.
Yeah.
But
in
we don't
the
have the
western
mountains like
US.
they do.
That's true.
That's different.
Yeah.
We have the hills, but not the mountains.
What is it about? I don't know if you can answer this or if this question's dumb, but like, what is it about? Like, why is it? I feel like the Texas sunsets, like the colors are like different. You know, I feel like there's more like purples and deeper reds, and that one seemed like lighter blues, like lighter oranges. Is like is there
Maybe
a
because
reason for that, or-
more moisture in the air.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah, because
That's what
I
I'm
feel like every
Is that
time I
what
see a
changes
Texas.
the color of the sunsets?
And then we
The
get
moisture?
smoke from Central America, Mexico. We get Saharan dust.
Yeah.
More often than they do out west.
Yeah.
And finally, we're not done just yet. With weather video around the world, let's go to the Bronx in New York, where double rainbows were spotted. National Weather Service says a double rainbow happens when there are two internal reflections. This causes the secondary rainbow's colors to be reversed from the primary rainbow. Did you know that?
I didn't know that. Did you know that?
Oh, of course I
know
did.
you knew that.
Come
Yeah,
on,
yeah.
Donnie.
So the second rainbow is the reverse?
Yeah, colors.
So, because they were in a certain
So the purple's
order.
on the top.
Yep.
Oh, I guess I never really seen the other one clear enough to, but now I can kind of notice that in the
So
Well,
next
now I'm gonna-
Monday, with rain in the forecast,
Yeah.
maybe some double rainbows. Take a close look
crossed.
at it. Yeah.
Yes, let's hope.
Yeah. All right. Well, the latest edition of Keeping Score had Adelie and Libby out at Dirty Birdie.
Oh, it's a fun place.
It's an indoor mini golf place with food and drinks. It's right by my apartment.
Whoops. I didn't call you. Sorry.
The course inside is 12 holes. Most of them are
Maybe
Austin
next time.
themed. As you can see, they got a lot of food and drinks.
I got that. That's delicious. I got
Yeah,
that
it looks
too.
like a
That's
really cool spot. I
delicious.
need to go. Yeah, next time. Will
You
please
haven't
call me?
gone
I
yet?
haven't. Yeah, no, call me next
I
time.
haven't
I feel
gone yet.
awful.
All right, let's all go.
I haven't
You really
gone
should.
yet either.
I'm just trying to guilt you even more than you feel. So yeah, Libby Adelie competed. In the end, the score was Libby 41 and
Wow.
Adelie 35. And as we all know with golf, that means Libby lost, despite the fact that she had the higher score. So I think she's back onto the losing streak again. So
Oh, boy. Come on,
Libby's
Libby.
got to figure
She
things
was
out.
doing so good
She
for
was
a
really. I
while.
really thought she was going to catch up.
So did I.
And honestly, these. Wait, so you've played it. Which hole did you like the best? Do you remember, or I know it's been a minute, right?
The one, I think it's the last one, the musical one.
This one, okay.
Yeah.
And I know
I got
Tierra,
a hole in one on this.
Did you really?
Yes. I couldn't believe it.
That's pretty awesome. And I know Tierra did some shots with them when they first opened as well.
Yes.
So
The food looks really good.
yeah, it's a really
Like
cool spot.
shots at work?
Yes.
Oh, different kind of shots. Golf
different-
shots.
yeah.
Light
Okay.
shots.
No, I really love. I went to DC recently for like a work thing, and they had a similar kind of spot that was kind of like this. And I think all those places are kind of cool, and it's nice for us, especially when it's so hot outside,
Yes.
that you can just kind of be indoors and still have a lot of fun. So
It's a really neat place.
Yeah.
That's so
I
much
wish you
fun.
could drive
I wanted
that.
more holes. I didn't want to end. I was like, oh,
don't you wish you could drive that golf cart around though?
I know. All right, Austin Bouldering Project is holding its annual Boulder Fest on September 30th. It's a friendly competition of climbing, live music, food, trucks, and more. Tierra recently headed out to ABP.
Her
and
hanging
tried
on
it
there.
out herself. Whoa, hang
well,
on.
I guess.
She's only a couple feet off the
Maybe
ground
that wasn't
there.
the best video to show how good she was. She
Yeah.
was actually really good, I thought, but yeah.
Don't cross your feet though like that. All right, she also had a special guest, Luigi Primo, who's a
Yeah.
party World Wrestling. Is that right?
Yeah,
Wrestling.
wrestling.
Which is going on after Boulder Fest. The event is free, and you can get all the details on our website in the Good Day section at fox7austin.com.
Have you guys ever done bouldering or rock climbing like this?
My kids have.
Yeah.
I tried.
been a
I was just
while.
like,
Have you?
I tried to use
There's
my-
Luigi
Oh,
Primo.
man, I forgot
Remember
about
him?
Luigi. How can I
Oh,
forget
how
about
could you
Luigi?
forget
I was
about
gonna say, how
Luigi.
could you forget about Luigi
He
Primo?
was
What a
very
character.
much in your face.
Yes. He was very energetic.
Was that
He
pizza
was
good, I wonder?
over the top.
Do you think that's a real pizza dough?
Oh, I thought that was real pizza dough. You think that's not real pizza dough?
I don't think it is. You think it's real?
I think it's real.
We should ask Tierra. We should call her up and ask her if that was real pizza dough.
So is he wrestling with others?
So he's gonna be, wrestling. It's like a wrestling kind of event.
Competition on
kind
the
of
mat
thing.
there?
So they're gonna do it after the Boulder Fest, I believe. Yeah.
Can you
so
imagine
it's-
climbing and then falling off?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
No, I've done it a couple times. I did it with Noelle, Tiarina.
No, okay.
yeah.
No way.
So we went to one of the other places, and it was fun. It was a
Okay.
good time. Yeah. I mean, it definitely is such a workout over here with forearms, like everything.
Well,
Your
if
legs.
your arms are getting too tired, you're not doing it right.
Yeah. You're
supposed
That's
to
what I
be
say. You
using
got to
your
use your legs. And
I know. I think I
That's
did it
what
wrong the first time.
that's what they guys say.
Yeah.
Oh, that's probably why
That's
she got
the
it all
number
twisted
one,
like that. Yeah.
So I got a chance to chat with Sherry Shepard about the new season of her show. Sherry, week 1 of season 2 includes guests Julie Chen Moonves, Kiki Palmer, and Vanna White. Sherry's also conducting a nationwide search for women over 50 who are funny. They can then win a chance to be on Sherry's Laugh Lounge. Sherry returned on air despite the ongoing writer's strike because the show is not covered by the WGA and does not employ WGA writers. Talk shows operate under different contracts. The show is currently on pause, though, as Sherry tested positive for COVID.
Yeah, I definitely wanted to add that in there because I know a lot of people have been asking. That's a big thing that everyone's been talking about how a lot of
today's-
talk shows are coming back.
Right,
You know?
but today's a repeat?
I believe so. I think
Yes, it
today is a
is.
repeat.
Yes, it
Yeah.
is.
So I think she's on pause for. I don't remember how long they said for how long.
That's a
started.
bummer.
I know.
I know it really stinks, right?
Yeah, she was going to have, I think today she was going to have, today's Thursday, she was going to have, she used to be a comedian on Saturday Night Live. She's got a new book out. Can't remember the name off the top of my head, but
Yeah, she had a good lineup of guests though, but hope she gets better soon. feels better.
She's got a whole season to look forward to.
That's true, yeah. It's usually
Just feel better first.
Yeah. Well, Fierce Whiskers Distillery, it's one of my favorite places, is celebrating 2 years of grain to glass whiskey making. I headed out to get some details with Tiara. All right, thanks Zach, Amanda, and myself. Yes, I'm out here at the Fierce Whiskers Distillery with Kevin, who's the sales manager with them, and of course, y'all know Tiara. So Kevin, we're here in the tasting room, right, out here? So talk to us a little bit about like Fierce Whiskey and just like, you know, all the stuff that you guys offer.
So Fierce Whiskers is a grain to glass Texas distillery. We're here in Austin, just north of McKinney Falls off of Burleson, if you guys want to come down. We do everything local as much as possible. Most of our equipment comes from Kentucky, but all of our grain comes from Texas, and it's made here, aged right over here in the rick house that we were just in. And we try to do everything the right way and just putting out a good whiskey here.
Yeah, Tiara, you were just out at the rick house. How was it?
It was really unique to see 3,300 barrels of whiskey getting ready for bottle, but I have a question. I love all of the special release art that you guys have on some of these bottles. Who's the artist behind this?
Yeah, so we do different artists for each one, but this is Nhi Nguyen. She's a local artist here for our September 30th release, and that's going to be a distillery-only release. This one is a bourbon. Actually, most of what we do is bourbon, despite right now we've got the rye whiskey in stores. This is a bourbon that is aged in Cabernet barrels, so it's got some nice fruit notes in there as well.
Yeah, you guys are just celebrating 2 years, is that correct?
2 years for the tasting room, but we've been putting down whiskey in that rick house there for about 3 now.
Yeah, how's the journey been?
Oh, it's been great, yeah. It's been a long wait because it takes a while to age whiskey, but now that it's out, it tastes fantastic, I think. And we're getting to reap the rewards by being able to drink it.
Absolutely. So when people come to the tasting room, there are actually some whiskeys that they can only taste right here.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is going to be our latest release. We've also had a straight bourbon called Summer Heat. We've had a straight rye. We've had a couple other releases. I think the most recent before this was a barrel-aged gin. And so we don't actually put out gin in stores. You've got to come to the distillery for this one.
And you get like fun drinks here as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, what kind of drinks do we get?
Top-notch bartenders.
Not this early, but we're not against it, Tara and I. We're just,
5 o'clock somewhere.
We've got a whole list. I couldn't possibly name all the 25 cocktails.
What's your favorite?
I like just the normal Manhattan.
Okay.
Just a little bit of sweet
Classic.
vermouth in the rye.
Classic one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then also, when people come out, not only do they get drinks, there's also some food options available, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
We've got yakitori. Currently looking for a second vendor if you know anybody. So.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah.
All right. I love the vibes, the leather, kind of the rustic Texan vibe, but also a modern twist. Is that how you would kind of describe it?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, everything we do is pretty traditional in process from our rick house, which is a traditional Kentucky style, but we do use some new technology to wind cool all of our barrels, and that's kind of our guiding philosophy is just tradition with modern touches.
Love it.
Love it.
All right, and I'm wearing some of the merch, so if you guys come out, there's like some merch available for y'all if you want a hat, shirts.
Swag it out.
Yeah, exactly. All right, well, Kevin, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you,
and
guys.
I'll toss it back to myself and Zach and Amanda. Wow.
Great job, Donny.
I know, right?
Wow.
Thank
Nice
you.
job.
Yeah, he's such a good guy out there.
You're a quick traveler.
Like this.
One moment you're there, now
Magic
you're
and
here.
power of television. Yeah, Fierce Whiskers, it's a great spot. I know we've talked about it multiple times because we've done a lot of stories with them, and I know you guys have not had the pleasure of going yet, right?
No, not yet.
Yeah. All right, we'll add that to our trip. We'll go to Dirty Birdie. Well, it's kind of on
Made me
opposite ends
thirsty
of
watching
towns,
that.
though.
Thanks, Donny.
Yeah, I was like, because Dirty Birdie's up north.
I
Fierce
like
Whiskers
drinking the
down
whiskey
south.
during the cooler months.
Yeah,
It's
that's
gotta
true.
start cooling down.
So
Yeah.
at the end of October,
Oh, yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
November.
There we go,
We'll
road
plan. We'll plan a
Yeah,
holiday.
we definitely should because they have some
something.
new releases coming up, and I think one of the things Tiara.
Oh, they've got
was
the
talking-
chefs.
Yes, they have a chef's kind of what do they call it? Collaboration kind of thing.
Someone
Chef
was
night,
watching
I
the
think
show.
it's
Yes,
called.
paying
Yeah,
attention. I like
was.
it. Yeah.
Amanda.
Well, I know sometimes you guys do so much
No,
over the course of the
try-
hours. It's like you forget.
I
Yeah.
try to actively pay attention.
Thank you, Donny, for recognizing
a
that
news
we're
anchor
working
who
really hard.
actually
You guys do.
listens
I
to
get
the
it.
news.
But yeah, so you can see all of those segments on our website. But yeah. Love that place.
Fox7
and they're all very
Austin.com.
nice. Yes, fox7austin.com.
Austin, as you know, is an active city, and one of the easiest ways to be active is to hit the pavement and run. Tiara got details on running clubs in town recently, and she spoke with running coach Jesse Reese with the East Austin Run Club about how you can get involved. Reese says there are clubs of all kinds for everyone across Central Texas. His advice, don't be afraid to ask coaches questions, bring a friend, and make sure the club is a no-drop group so that it has a pace time for everyone.
I thought that was a very important
That's a really key point.
Because I know what I would do. I'd be like joining some group.
You guys
and I'd be
are
like,
way too fast. I'm out.
why are we running so fast?
I mean, let's be honest. I don't run. If I do that, it's more like a really fast walk or a jog.
Yeah.
Like, my running days are over.
And those are the websites
But I'm
for
seeing
some of the
more and
places
more
you
of
can
them out
get
there. I see
information.
big groups of runners.
I know. I ran maybe a couple months ago. I did one. My friend. They didn't really tell. They kind of like mapped out the course for you, but we didn't really know. My friend was in charge of the
You
route.
got lost, did you?
We ran like a whole extra like half a mile.
Whoopsie.
I know, it was only supposed to be like 3 miles. And
Overachiever here.
I was like, why is everyone, like, why are we still running? And then there were people that we had passed
Oh, yeah.
that like were, and I'm like, where'd they go? And then, and I'm like, my friend Ryan was like, oh yeah, I guess we kind of ran a little bit too
extra
long.
half
It was
mile.
it was a lot, but it's fun. I like running, and it's
No,
kind of one of those
running
things,
is fun.
especially when you travel, it's like a nice thing to do. You
It's
kind of
a
see the
great
city.
thing to do. The city.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite things to do.
100%.
On traveling. And when we would vacation in Key West, because it has one of the most beautiful sunrises, I would wake up at 5 a.m. crack of dawn,
Yeah.
before the crack of dawn, just to run and see the sunrise.
It's so
just
nice.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, I think it's just a great thing. Sometimes just
Or you can get in car and drive around.
the only reason why don't like doing it is because you have to bring a whole extra pair of shoes. Sometimes there's not enough room in your suitcase.
Pack Light.
Well,
Yeah.
I usually wear my running shoes
Okay.
on the plane, because now I've got it in my head that I can't wear cute shoes on the plane anymore, because what if there's an emergency and I need to run? And no, really, it's
Amanda, you take them off and you run.
I know Zach always complains about that problem, right?
Oh, yeah, all the time.
Can't have cute shoes on. What am I going to do if I have to run off the plane?
Or what if there's an emergency? All of a sudden you end up stranded on a desert island and you've got open-toe shoes. You're
That's the
much
least of
better
your problems.
off
True.
with
It's the least of your
closed-toe
problems.
shoes.
Least of
See,
your
you've got to
problems,
think
Amanda.
ahead. This is what goes into picking
Food
my
and
You know what
should
I've
be
learned
number
from this
one in-
conversation? I don't know if I'd like to travel with Amanda. I feel like your head goes to a place that I don't need that energy when I'm traveling. It makes me too nervous, I think.
I want to have a clear, relaxed mind
Yes,
when I'm on vacation.
exactly.
Not stressed out about.
But I like the pragmatism of making sure you have the right
Sure.
footwear,
Yeah.
Yes, and I wear jeans because I don't want my legs touching the seat.
Yeah.
So I'm
Airplane fashion is actually one of the most interesting things. We should maybe have like Diane Gottsman. One of
Back
there's like
in
an
the day, you had
etiquette
to wear a
thing.
suit when you're on a plane.
Well, yeah, but they
Before
also
my
served
time.
like very
Well,
nice
man,
like
yeah.
meals to you and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, Grandma used to have the cutest little vanity case.
You
Yeah.
used to smoke on the plane.
Crazy time. Well, UT football team remains undefeated after its win last week over Wyoming, and the Longhorns are now ranked number 3 in the nation. Apparently, it's the highest Texas has been ranked in almost 15 years. The Longhorns play Baylor this weekend. While you won't get to dress up for the game in Austin, because I think they're playing in Baylor, right?
Yes, that's
Yeah, you can still show your
6:30
spirit
kickoff.
with
Sold
some
out?
fashion. Sold out, huh? If you decide to go out, you can wear some of these things. Tara headed out to the University Co-op to get a look at some of the things you could wear. I said it with an accent.
Where's the big hat guy?
Well, you just wait for it. Yeah, I haven't got a chance to try
he's
some on. So
coming.
that skirt that Tiara wore was pretty cool, actually. And what was interesting is I don't know if I've edited the video, but one of the women that was in the modeling one of the clothes, she was actually the person that designed the bag that Tiara's holding. I think they said that she
Got a clear bag,
worked or volunteered at the co-op,
Okay.
and as a student, then she helped design the bag, and now she works with the co-op in different capacity or whatever.
Fashion
So yeah,
merchandise.
this is my first outfit, if y'all
There's
remember.
Donny.
What about this
I have to
one?
wear the orange striped overalls. They gave me this
Ready
very
to go.
cool necklace.
You
Got
know
the foam
what? But
finger.
I bet some guys or probably guys at the game, they don't wear a shirt.
Well, I was gonna say, but I thought that was a
Yeah.
little aggressive for the mornings. I don't know if everyone's
It's a
gonna
family
see
show,
all that.
Donny.
Exactly,
Family
yeah.
show.
That's sort of what I was
there's the
there's the big hat.
There's the big hat. There's the big hat.
So they really wanted me to put the overalls back on for the second live shot, but I thought, let's try to wear something a little different.
Kind of takes away from the hat.
A little bit, yeah. But I mean, they have a lot of great gear out there now. I didn't know, like Tierra's wearing some of it. They've partnered with like Lulu.
Yes.
So they have a lot of like cool Lulu products.
The co-op is the only place in Austin where you can find burnt orange Lululemon.
Yeah. So if you're into that kind of
Little
stuff,
fun fact there.
they have
Good.
that. I
Again,
thought that
I was paying attention to her live shot.
that jacket's really cool that Tierra was wearing, and those shoes. I forgot.
Oh yes,
their
they're
shoes.
specific shoes. They were that was like one of the last pairs that was
In her
left
size,
there, in her
yeah,
size.
for sure, yeah.
She
You keep
really
the big hat.
No, I wish.
It
was a
fits your
little
big
pricey.
head perfectly.
Oh, maybe we can ship in and get it for Christmas.
Maybe.
But it's either that or the fringe
You can
jacket.
do it, I'm not.
I mean,
I'd prefer the fringe jacket.
I mean, I've been
Yeah.
looking on eBay for a fringe
He
jacket.
told me about the
for
price
him.
tag on that now.
Yeah, it's a little.
Wasn't it $50?
That's a little bit more than that.
No, a little more than that.
Yeah, a little bit more than
so
that. Yeah. It's a big hat.
maybe
Plus,
a Christmas, birthday,
Yes.
another Christmas gift.
Lunar New Year.
Yeah,
just
yeah,
we'll
yeah,
combine
yeah.
them all
Yeah,
in
there you go,
together.
yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Easter, all of that.
Yeah. Also, I was just joking. Like, can you imagine if I wore that to the game and you guys were sitting behind me? Well, you probably could see above it.
No, I could not.
Amanda would
You
be
just
like,
can't stand up, just stay
she'd
still.
be like, sir, can you
Sir?
please take this hat off?
That's true, I never thought about that.
not
Spend
a-
all that money and
Yeah.
then you have to take it off.
I'm
Well, you
pretty
don't
sure.
have to think about that because you're tall.
Actually, you would be the worst person to wear it.
That's
You're
what I'm
tall
saying. I don't
and you
want
have this
people
huge
yelling
hat
at
on
me.
your head.
Oh.
Take the hat off!
You would get that if they had an
Yeah,
Aggie
yeah,
one
I
like
have to
that,
take
though,
it.
right?
Huh?
Being
Oh, of
Aggie
course,
one?
yeah.
We'll have to go out there and see if they have one.
Yeah.
Is there like a similar co-op?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll look for one
Okay.
this weekend. I'm
All
going.
right.
So. All right, let's wrap it up and take a dive into our video vault now and take a look at the story from our own very own Casey Claiborne. We know a lot of us are thinking the Crickets are bad this year, but do y'all remember what it was like in 2019? I think I do. Maybe this will jog your memory.
Crickets, the musically inclined insects, are lurking and piling up in all corners of central Texas right now, like this corner, and that corner, and that one. Pest control guys keeping busy.
In the last 2 hours, like 10.
First Watch, a restaurant on Lakeline Mall Drive, was closed Tuesday morning. The sign on the door read, "Due to the crickets." Sad face.
Much of the year, they are small and inconspicuous, and they're just little eating machines in cracks in the ground, under logs, and under stones.
Alex Wild is curator of entomology in the Biodiversity Center at UT. He says this time of year,
Many of them have matured into big adult crickets, and they are going out and mating and looking for new places to lay eggs, and so now we see them.
but come on, why so many crickets?
This year we had a lot of rain in the spring and early summer, and that meant a lot of vegetation, and that meant a lot of cricket food, and so now we're seeing the results of that. Crickets everywhere.
Another burning question, why the sudden influx? Wild says that's a good question.
It might be the cool weather was enough for them to think this is a better time for me to come out.
Here's a throwback to the cricket invasions of yesteryear. This story ran on KTBC in September of 1985. Here's what experts had to say back then.
They get in your house and chirp at night, drives you nuts. Old lady makes you get up and do something about it. Other than that, that's about it.
Well, okay, and that's true in 2019 too. Wild says there's really no cause for alarm here.
They're just out doing their crickety things. They're looking for mates, looking for places to lay eggs, and they don't bite, they don't sting.
They won't deteriorate Austin's infrastructure.
It's not like Mopac's going to collapse into this big seething pile of crickets.
But Wild says the crickets you're seeing are senior citizens, so alas, some degree of unpleasantness is on its way.
Once they mate and lay eggs, they just die, they're done, and so the bodies pile up and kind of stink. That's the thing I'd worry about.
The silver lining, hey, at least this isn't a cockroach invasion. Can you imagine? Ugh.
I don't know why that end part has Casey lurking in our breezeway.
I think he was looking at the crickets.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
God, you remember that? 2019
I don't,
was so
honestly.
much worse than this
Yes,
year.
I know.
So much worse. Like,
Regardless of what year it was, I can always remember the smell
yeah.
of when the crickets are left behind.
I just remember all, like the last couple weeks, everyone's like, the crickets are so bad. And I'm like, I remember
this
it
is
being.
pretty mild year for
That's what
them.
you saw in that video. Like, Third Watch had to close because of the crickets.
But last Friday at the high school football game I was at, after that rain, at the end of the game, you look at the lights and bugs all over, and it kept getting worse and worse.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, "What is that? Is that locusts?" I'm like, "I think they're crickets." And then all of a sudden, they just started diving and hitting people. You see someone jump, like, "Oh, what was that?" Because the crickets were all over the place. And
Oh
then
my
you're
gosh.
like, "Whoa, whoa."
That's like Tiara yesterday
Yeah.
when we were out yesterday we were out at the
Yeah.
whiskey place.
Yeah.
She was doing a little photo shoot and
Yeah.
then this bug flew in her face and
And-
she thought it was, well, honestly, she says that I lied to her, but I didn't mean to. I really thought it was a cricket, but
Oh,
it
no.
was definitely not a cricket.
Whoopsie.
Yeah, I know. That video's on her Instagram, on the Fox 7 TikTok.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, the crickets don't hurt you, but man, that sudden, like, on
it's
you.
just a
it's like,
surprise
oh.
to see him
Yeah.
around.
Bug.
now.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was definitely a wild time. It was what, 4 years ago, I guess, 2019? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Already.
Yeah, but
Time flies.
I love those stories that
That was
Casey did.
before COVID years.
No.
That's why it's
Feels
such a
like-
blur.
It was during,
No,
No,
2019.
Oh, well,
2019,
yeah.
March 20,
Never mind.
Feels
March
like 10 years
2020.
Well, remember, you can get all the details about all the stories we talked about on our website.
Oh, we're
and
done?
by subscribing to our YouTube channel.
Oh,
yeah.
man, that
Thanks
was
for
so much
watching.
fun.
Yeah, it was fun today.
Yeah,
Oh,
good
fun
times.
stuff, yeah.
A Good Day Austin starts each weekday morning at 4:30, and now you can watch us on your connected TV with the Fox Local app. It's free to download for you on Roku, Android TV, Apple TV, and Fire TV.
As I always say, all the TVs.
Get connected on Fox Local. Bye, y'all.